Hi, Matt Byer of Matt Byer Organizing with Downsizing Step 3, Coordinate on Strategy. Downsizing can be an emotional process. It's saying goodbye to one chapter and hello to another. But remember, you're not alone with it. So it's important to coordinate on strategy early in the process. There will likely be a spouse involved, and there will definitely be a realtor. With your realtor, you will coordinate on a target date for listing your house. This is probably a good opportunity to point out that I am not covering any housing market information in this downsizing series. Look to your realtor to know the real estate information you need for downsizing. But I can make emptying your home easier. A big part of that comes from clarifying the ground rules of downsizing. Last week, I was in 2 different homes, and 2 different wives whispered, "He doesn't like to get rid of anything." It seems that every couple has a shedder and a keeper, so it's important to have a strategy that works for both. Here's what I recommend. Start by agreeing on one dedicated area to review items to purge and one dedicated exit zone. More on that in step 4. Start with the garage. The processing area will need to shift as you move throughout your home. Try to complete one room before moving on to the next, and always center your focus with a table. For example, you might decide to process all of your kitchen and dining room items on your dining room table. Then move on to the living room and family room and set up a folding table in one of them. Nothing that's leaving should stay there. It should all go to the exit zone. This strategy is crucial in the keeper-shedder relationship. Let me explain. You can address priorities more openly without the stress of loss by focusing on what you are keeping and why. Whenever you find yourself asking where something should go, turn the question around and ask why you are keeping it. Because you can keep the same item for several different reasons. When you are clear on why you keep something, it takes you to where it should go. It also makes it easier to say, yes, this item is still good, but I don't have a reason why to keep it anymore. So maybe it could go. Like to avoid this scenario? If you find yourself saying, I should probably get rid of this, but I just don't know if I'm ready. My advice is actually, when in doubt, don't throw it out. Why? Because nothing will sabotage the decluttering process faster than regret. There will be plenty of lower value items you can part with, so just focus on reviewing them. All you need to do with the items that you are unsure about is identify why you are keeping them. That way, you have still moved the process forward for the next time you revisit those items. So, my message to all shedders, with the regret-free process, you may not be getting rid of as much as you want, but when your spouse is more at peace and the two of you are not butting heads, you're able to work together as a team and probably actually getting rid of more than you thought possible and meeting your common goal, having your home cleared enough to list on time. Of course, if your team needs a coach, that's where I can help. With your resources, guidelines, and strategies, you're now ready to start letting go of your stuff. That happens in step 4. Stay tuned.